Alright guys, so welcome to my first ever fantasy draft rebuilding challenge here on NBA 2K16. Did a whole bunch of these way back in 2K16. I believe I did round 5, and here in 2K17, the life cycle of 2K17 really, I think I'm going to do around 10 to 15. These videos are different every time. I have the CPU draft my team if you don't know how that works for me. I basically choose a random team. For this first one, though, I'm going to choose the Celtics. But the reason I'm doing this today is just because I wanted to get the whole general just rebuilding like a regular team out of the way for now. I want to get into a few more challenges because I don't want to run that team so quickly. Obviously, I'm going to do all the teams in the NBA. But I don't want to go through that just 30 days straight of it. So, or 30 videos straight. Obviously, I can't post every day because way more shit to do other than that. But let's get into this. I'm just going to do my favorite team, the Celtics, for the first one. No big deal there. If you really want me to do your team, let me know. I'll do them next, I guess, in the comment section. But the CPU drafts my team, so it really doesn't matter. So let's simulate this draft. Hopefully we don't end up with too bad of a team. So I can honestly, this shouldn't be too hard of a rebuild. But anyways, I can only work with what I can work with. So 13 rounds are over of the draft. Means we're probably going to have 13 players on our team. You would think that. Heading over, I feel like this draft class is fine. Sure, I don't know what that new thing is, that new screen. Yeah, that's a fine draft class. So, moment of truth, let's look at our team. Alright, alright. Klay Thompson and Brandon Ingram, Zebo, who's going to probably be traded. But other than that, this team is actually not that bad. I mean, it's not an old team, but Brandon Ingram, Elfrid Payton, that's not bad. Yusuf Nurkic, Austin Rivers is trash, always will be trash. Jordan McRae. Klay Thompson, definitely glad he's leading our team. So, I will see you guys, I guess, in my first trade. Alright guys, we are trading Zach Randolph in a 2017 second round pick to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Nikola Vucevic. This is someone I actually don't get too much, so I'm interested in trying him out in these, honestly, these videos. But looking at this rotation right now, the position we really lack is, I guess, the power forward position with Jian Yi. I'm not going to try to say that I know how to say his name, but honestly, I could trade a center. I might trade Mo Spates just because, honestly, I'm going to look at my contract. If there's anything that's too bad, probably going to obviously I'm fine with paying Klay. Vucevic's contract, only $11.75 million. That's not terrible for hopefully his numbers he can put up. Brandon Ingram obviously going to be on that rookie contract for this whole video. Jeff Green, 1 year, $15 million. I may or may not try to move him. I mean, he's not even starting, so it really doesn't matter. But Jesus, I did not know Austin Rivers was on such a disgusting contract. So I definitely need to trade him, and I'll see you guys with my next trade. Alright guys, we're trading Austin Rivers and Jeff Green in a 2017 second round pick to the Chicago Bulls for Enes Kanter and Vince Carter. I'm just going to have Kanter run the power forward position, so I will see you guys at the end of season number 1 where hopefully we can make the playoffs. Alright guys, here at the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry, MVP, 31 points per game, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2.5 steals, pretty much no blocks. Rookie of the year does go to Ben Simmons on the Hornets. I would have liked to get Brandon Ingram, but obviously, I don't choose. Jeremy Lin wins 6th man of the year. Defensive player of the year goes to Kawhi Leonard, who it should be every year because he is the best defender in the NBA. Don't try to argue that because he is. Stupid argument. I don't care. Draymond Green is the second best, but Kawhi Leonard definitely the best. Kyle Anderson wins most improved. Not very improved stats. What were his stats last year? Maybe they're improved from last year. Up by 2 points. I guess it's kind of improved. But and Frank Vogel is the coach of the year as the Magic do go 58 and 24, good enough for first in the Eastern Conference. I don't really care about these All-NBA teams. I never do. Probably never will. We made the playoffs as a 7 seed. So talk about the definition of annoying. We're not going to have a good pick in the draft, and we're not going to win the championship. So it's just the definition of annoying. Obviously, we have a bunch of young players, so I can't really complain too much. Brandon Ingram, Elfrid Payton, Yusuf Nurkic. I don't know, I'm not really that mad about it, but let's get into simulating this. I'll show you guys the player stats first. Obviously, we're probably going to be led. Where am I going? Statistics. Obviously, we're probably going to be led by Klay Thompson, as we are. 22 points per game for him, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals. Then Brandon Ingram with 16, 7, and 5. I'll show you guys the points, then you can stop on the rebounds. Kanter with 10.5. Average a double-double. That's definitely not bad. I'm going to probably keep him for a while unless I really find a good trade offer. Obviously, Elfrid Payton's going to lead us in assists as he's our starting point guard. Then Brandon Ingram with 5, as I did say. So let's get into the playoffs. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. Let's go see who they have on their roster because obviously this was a fantasy draft, so no one knows. Kyrie, Kevin Love, 2 old Cleveland teammates teaming up in Brooklyn. Tyreek, JJ Redick, Joakim Noah. This is a good team, but they beat us at point guard, but we beat them in most other places. We are up 2-0 on them, so we're up 3-0 on them. Cool, let's just sweep the 2 seed, I guess. Heading into the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's check out who they have on the roster as well. Oh, they have Steph. I forgot the MVP. Tristan Thompson, KCP. Alfred Camino. This is a good team. I feel like Steph alone is just going to beat us. Yeah, we lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. All right, tied at 2 games apiece. We're up 3-2. We just made it to the Eastern Conference Finals as a 7th seed. Who did the Magic have? Why? It's so annoying. Who did the Magic have that makes them that good? I mean, obviously they have someone. Paul George, Steven Adams, oh, they have Chris Dunn too. All right, this team is better than I thought it was. I just assume 79 overalls are never good, even though half the time they are because they're young players. But I guess let's try to win this series. We're down 2-0 quickly. All right, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Simulate. This was Simcast. Come on. We're in Boston. We're at the Garden. Win. Thank you. All right, we won that game. Going to a Game 7 with the Orlando Magic. Come on, we're in Orlando. Oh my God, are we really going to pull this off? We are going to pull that off, man. The NBA Finals take on the 3-seeded Spurs. What? How? Who do the Spurs have? Of course they retain Kawhi somehow. Of course that happens. Greg Monroe, Devin Booker, Jabari, Jordan Clarkson. This is pretty much as good as it gets in a fantasy draft. Oh boy, this is going to be very disappointing. But, alright, we win game 1. Tied at 1 game apiece. We're down 2-1. 2-2. We're down 3-2. Come on. Come on, we're in Boston. Just win this for me. Come on, no. Oh, man. Oh, that's aggravating. Who else is going to be your Finals MVP? But I didn't think we were going to get this far in the first season, so I'm not really mad about that. So we're not going to have a good pick. I need to make sure we go to league meetings and make sure none of those stupid rules happened. Everything here is rejected, so I'm fine with that. Let's just go to the draft to see how our picks look, and if it's terrible, I'm going to probably trade it along with a player that doesn't have a great contract. Actually, I don't even know how many players I'm going to have under contract, so where am I going? I'm going to the front office. The 20th pick in the first round, could I trade that for that and, like, I don't even want to trade anybody here. What could I get for that in Canner? If I get something really good, I'll do it, but if not, I'm just going to keep who we have on our team. Ryan Anderson, Lopez. Nothing great, honestly, just a bunch of average players. So I might try to make a move up to trade, and I'll see you guys if I find a trade. Alright guys, I want to see if the Cleveland Cavaliers do want to do this. Enes Kanter and our 20th pick for the 5th pick in the draft this year. I'm willing to throw in a couple other picks too. That's the one thing the Celtics are actually loaded on is picks. Alright, cool. We get the 5th pick in the draft. Enes Kanter was fine, but I'd rather bring in some new players. I'm fine with Vucevic at center. He put up great stats this year, so I'll see you guys in the draft at the 5th pick. Alright guys, here at the 5th pick, we do 24 trade offers for the pick, so I'm just going to see how these offers are looking. Markelle Fultz, who was just drafted, but we don't really need a point guard because we do have, what's his name? Who's the guy for the Magic? I forget his name, honestly. I'm not going to lie. He had a player option, but I'm going to bring him back, definitely. Chris Dunn and Quincy Pondexter. I'm interested in Chris Dunn. Kevin Love. Buddy Hield? That contract is so big, but it's such a nice offer. Who's even here still? Go to DE rank. I don't want any of these players, really. So, let's put up our pick again. Can I put up our 5th pick and this pick next year unprotected to see just what I could get from the Nets? Markelle Fultz and Pekovic. I don't want Pekovic. Let's be real. Yeah, do I want Giannis? Let's get Fultz. And I don't want Pekovic. I'll take Fultz, though. Sure. All right, we'll take Markelle Fultz. I'll see you guys at rookie signings. All right, guys, here at rookie signings, Markelle Fultz obviously was the 4th pick in the draft. But I did trade up for him because I didn't want anybody else there. And then we also drafted this guy, Manuel Munoz. I'll sign him just to a roster spot, honestly. Alfred Payton, that's who I was thinking of. He's definitely coming back. Nurkic is definitely coming back. Salaja Manjiri, I don't even know who this is, but for 75 overall for $1 million a year, I'm fine with that. KD declined, Chris Paul declined, so I'll see you guys after the first free agent signing. Alright guys, here at day 2 of free agency, we're going to be signing Kevin Durant. As much as this hurts me, because he kind of juked us in the offseason in real life, because Kevin Durant was almost a Boston Celtic. But yeah, I'm going to be signing him. Bird rights players we have on, we actually have bird rights on no one, so Gordon Hayward, anyone we really have money for, I'm just going to offer a contract of a baseline. I don't know why the damn contracts are so expensive this year. Players don't get paid this much. Like, Tyreek Evans is not getting paid $20 million. Honestly, if 2K thinks he's getting paid $20 million, that's ridiculous. Serge Ibaka, I'll definitely take, because we could actually use the power forward now because we traded ours. So I'll definitely take Ibaka if he wants to come here. Where's only offer? Come on, Serge. Come on, Serge. Chris Paul goes to the Pistons. There we go. Locking up Serge Ibaka. That's honestly what I really wanted. Bird rights on no one. Sending head here to player progression. We actually really needed a power forward, so I'm glad I got one. That would have been bad. Player progression. Kevin Durant is a 94 overall. Klay Thompson's a 90. Brandon Ingram is an 82. Vucevic is an 80. Markelle Fultz is an 80. Ibaka is a 79. Nurkic is a 76. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 with possibly some trades. Alright guys, for the rotation for season number 2, Markelle Fultz, Klay Thompson, Brandon Ingram, Kevin Durant. I didn't realize that we had Brandon Ingram, so I guess honestly Serge Ibaka can just come off the bench. Nikola Vucevic, Serge Ibaka, Elfrid Payton, Yusuf Nurkic, and Sergio Rodriguez. Salam Jamajiri, I think that's his name, is getting minutes as well. So that is going to be it for season number 2. I'll see you guys at the end of season 2, where hopefully we can win a championship. Alright guys, at the end of season number 2, Stephen Curry, your MVP once again, 29 points per game, 6 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 3 steals, and pretty much no blocks. Josh Jackson is your Rookie of the Year on the Philadelphia 76ers. Jeremy Lin wins 6th Man of the Year in Milwaukee, as well as the MVP, Stephen Curry. Kawhi Leonard once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Don't argue with me, he's the best defender in the NBA. Brandon Jennings wins Most Improved. And Brad Stevens, one of the best coaches in the NBA in real life, is the Coach of the Year as Celtics, our Celtics, I guess. Do go 61-21, good enough for first in the East. Definitely first in the NBA. Our team is ridiculous, but let's get into this. I did see Kevin Durant in the All-NBA first team. I don't really care about NBA teams because they don't matter. Player stats in the year, KD with 28 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Those are some MVP type stats right there. Then Klay Thompson, 22 points per game pretty much. I round up. Nothing really changed on this team too much. Markelle Fultz didn't put up great rookie stats. I guess he did in the assist category. You can pause the video anytime you want. No double-double from Vucevic. Maybe I should have tried to trade him, but honestly, I don't really care. Markelle Fultz, 7.5 assists. It's not terrible, but it's pretty good. But looking at this rotation, the rotation I ran for pretty much the whole season was just this. Elfrid Payton's a little cold right now. I'm not sure why that is. But let's get into this. Fultz is fine with 28. Thompson's 32. Yeah, these are all... That's fine. So let's get into the playoffs. In round number 1, we're taking on the New York Knicks. Let's check out who they have on their team. Hopefully this is easy. They have Wall, Horford, Jamal Murray. It's actually a really good 8 seed. I'm not going to lie there. But we can sit in the round. I'm confident in our abilities to sweep them. And we do, taking on the 5-seeded Toronto Raptors in round number 2. Then again, us as a 7 seed, I believe, last year did make the NBA Finals. So I can't really be too cocky, but this team is absolutely terrible. So that team is honest. This team is worse than the 8 seed that we just played. If we lose a game, that's not acceptable. Of course we're going to lose a game, but I can't really be mad. The Orlando Magic in the next round. Pretty sure they signed Blake Griffin. This is like, wow. Okay. This is a very scary team, but of course. Really, we're going to be down 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. Come on. Yes. I was not trying to go another season, and now the 7-seeded Pelicans, they're going to be no match for us. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not going to be a match for us. Oh my God, this team it's Damian Lillard versus the world. Dwight Howard has seen his better days. I'm not going to lie. We were up 2-0, we were up 3-0, and boom, we win in a sweeping fashion as Kevin Durant, your Finals MVP. 4 games, 36 minutes, 39 points per game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, and 3 blocks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me know what team you want me to do next in the whole fantasy draft series. But getting this out of the way, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Brandon Ingram, Nikola Vucevic, Markelle Fultz, Serge Ibaka, Yusuf Nurkic, Elfrid Payton, Salam Jamajiri, I don't know who that is. Sergio Rodriguez, Wayne Ellington, Isaiah Cannon, Manuel Munoz. So if you guys have any ideas for rebuild challenges, something like that, let me know, because I need to get some video ideas soon so I can start making more videos. Hopefully you can get a lot this weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys all in the next video.